My perfect life. My mom got into my room and she said something. I was not really paying attention on what she was saying. It was something about me and my computer. I don't know. Then she hit me with her hand. She was carrying some food and she said,
I told you, that computer is not good for you. Get away from it and go to play.
I didn't say a word to her. I was more concentrated on talking to my girlfriend from the net. Now, that actually was important. I mean, she was more important than my mom. Just a few seconds passed when she took my laptop away from me. I got angry, so I tried to pull it away from her. She kept saying that I spent a lot of time on that machine. That is mine, and I can do whatever I want with it, I said angry. We were both pulling, and she had brought me some food. We pushed a glass and we broke it. Mom and I were truly angry. I just wanted to be happy. Why Mom would take away my happiness, I don't really know. I was really confused. I couldn't understand it. It is supposed that moms want you to be happy, and I was happy with my laptop and my net friends. But how did this started? I think it started with the invisible guy. Yeah, that was it. Months ago, I was at home doing the usual thing. I was chatting with my friends in the computer. I mean, they were my friends. I used to talk to them for every day for probably 2 years? They were the only friends I needed to talk with. I didn't really care for my classmates. They were not as funny as my net friends. Mom got from day. She got into the house and she said something. I think she was talking to my grandfather. I was busy with my friends. They kept talking between them. I think Mom got to my side and she had like a gift bag. She said hi and said she had a present for me.
This gift is because you are it.
I got excited and I opened it. It is a laptop! I shouted as loud as I could. I almost cried. It was the most beautiful thing I ever seen. Can I take it to my room? I asked. She said yes, that I could take it anywhere I wanted to. I took my new laptop and ran into my room, which was the purpose of the laptop, take it anywhere. I went to my room and turned it on. It was amazing. That sound when it turns on a computer, my computer, my laptop. At the moment I turned it on, I got into Facebook. I had to tell all my contacts that I had a new laptop, and I did it. I posted on Facebook, and everybody was amazed. I was fine, happy. I didn't need anything else. I had a nice life, I thought. It was the end of the school year. Our prom was coming up, my prom, but I truly had no interest on going. I preferred to stay home and chat with all my friends. One day, a usual day at school, I was eating my lunch. By myself, of course. It was really tasty. That sandwich was amazing. A guy came toward me. His name was Roberto. He had always been in my class since kindergarten, but we had never spoke before. He was talking to Jess and Mike. He said hi to me. That was strange. Someone was actually talking to me. I didn't answer to him.
Hi, Carlos, are you going to prom?
He said once again. I was amazed, and I felt awkward. I said no, of course. I would go and stay there and I wouldn't talk to anyone. Anyone wouldn't want to sit next to me. Roberto said he would stay with me if I go.
Think about it.
I got home, and I didn't really think on the prom. I knew I was not going. I had no purpose to be there. Anyway, I had better things to do. I kept talking with my friends on Facebook. They were nice and funny. Mom came into my room, again. She kept saying that I spent a lot of time on the computer, and also she said that I should go out with my friends. But all my friends are on the net. I don't need other friends, but Mom doesn't understand that. I went to school as usual, and our math teacher said we had to do a teamwork. I hated those things, because teamwork meant to go with a classmate and do work with that person. That was awful. The bell rang, and Roberto came toward me. I was trying to get away, but he got in my way.
Do you want to work with me?
He asked me, "Do you really want to work with me?"
Yes, we can do a part of the work in your house and another part in my...
Okay, I said to him. That was really strange. No one had ever wanted me to work with. That kept my mind busy, but I returned to chat with my friends, and I found a web page called My Perfect Life. It was a web page in where you could create your own life. It was kind of cool, so I decided to spend a little bit of time on creating my perfect life. Days passed, so Roberto came to my home. He was here to do work and nothing else. I searched for the information for our project. He was not very good at computers and internet, but he was creative. So I searched for information and he gave the ideas for the project. Suddenly, he asked me again if I was going to prom. Absolutely not, I answered.
Why?
He asked. I didn't really want to talk about it. I just said that I wouldn't be with a lot of people. He tried to keep talking about prom, but I had no interest. So I told him that we should only concentrate on the project and that was it. I went to Roberto's house for the project. He saw my ability on the computer and I taught him how to download videos on the net. That moment I felt that I might have found a true friend. Roberto talked about the prom, and I said again and again no. But Roberto quickly asked me if I liked someone of the class. In that moment, I stayed quiet. But he persuaded me to tell him. So I said yes, the most beautiful girl in school. I mean, she was wonderful. She was like perfect for me. The next day, I was in the afternoon chatting as usual, and suddenly the phone started ringing. I went downstairs to look for the phone. I picked it up, and it was Jess in the line. I got shocked.
Do you want to go to prom with me?
She said to me. That was the sweetest voice I had ever heard. But, scared, I said no, and I hung off the phone. I felt the dumbest person in the world. The girl that I had loved in secret had called me, and I rejected her invitation. The next day in the morning at school, Roberto called me, and I came to him. Jess was there. I was surprised. So she asked me again if I wanted to go to prom with her. I smiled and nervous said yes. The day of prom arrived, and I was excited. Some girls came to me and said, "Wow, I didn't know that the invisible guy could get dressed like this." Roberto listened to that and told them to shut up. I was with Roberto, eating things. He started to dance. Jess arrived and said,
I think it's my time to dance.
Yes, you have to dance with Jess.
Roberto, excited, said to me,
No, I want to dance with my boyfriend.
"Who was she talking about?" And she went to take Roberto's hand. I knew now that Roberto was her boyfriend. He was just trying to make me look dumb among the other students. I just ran away from the party, and when I got home, my mom was amazed that I arrived home all by my own. I went to my room and turned on the computer. I was eating one day, and Mom was staring at me. Grandpa was doing the same thing. "What?" I asked.
Stop moving your fingers like if you were in the. Stop moving your fingers like if you were in the computer.
I was moving my fingers as if I was typing something, and I didn't notice I was doing that.
You spend too much time on the internet.
He said to me. I got angry because of that, so I shouted at him and ran into my room and locked it. I went to my room and went into my perfect life. There was a new app that it was called My Perfect Girlfriend. That sounded like awesome, so I started to play with it. She was blonde and she had blue eyes. I named her Jess, and she was just perfect for me. In class, the teacher told us that we were going to make an exchange. I didn't care about it, because I just wanted to get home to check my laptop. I left my classroom and I went to the computer lab to chat with my friends.
What do you want for the exchange?
A girl asked me. Her name was Sonia. She was in my class, but I was just trying to get to the computer lab. Anything, I don't really care, just leave me alone. I know that was rude, but I needed to get to the computer lab. I needed to go and check Facebook. Some days passed, and Mom was like strange with me. One day, Mom went to see Roberto. She asked him,
My son has the same attitude that he has with us?
No, he's a very different person through the chat, and there is one thing you need to know about him. He really believes that his internet life is the real one, and there he experienced things that he never going to do in the real world.
Roberto said to my mom. My mom got into my room and she said something. I was not really paying attention on what she was saying. It was something about me and my computer. I don't know. Then she hit me with her hand. She was carrying some food and she said,
I told you, that computer is not good for you. Get away from it and go to play.
But you already know this part. This is how this story began. But this is how the story ends. I felt devastated when she took away my laptop. I didn't know what to do. I had no friends. I had nobody. Not even my grandpa was there for me. I needed my computer. My net friends, I couldn't talk to them. I made a note in which it said, "Sorry, but I had to stop suffering. I can't take this anymore."